Hi everyone, it is time to create with some fun fall cards. We're going to be focusing with this stamp set and with this stamp set. And I just love both of those stamp sets so much. One, they both come with thin cuts, so that makes life easier. But this one I liked because it's a little bit more rustic. Gives you that like almost sanded look. But there's all kinds of cute little fillers on this one. So we're going to have some fun and play and create. So we're going to start with a slimline card, and these also you can get with envelopes, and they're already pre-scored, so that makes it nice. And I am going to eeny meeny, can't remember, do all this prep work and then I forget how it's supposed to look. Yep. So I've already taken, as you can see, and tore an edge here. This is just it probably was an inch strip and I made it down to like 3/4, give or take. But it gives you, and I have 3 of them. So this is Crisp Air, and then these 2 are mix-ins that lend towards that nice fall look for what I was going with. Okay, so I think I want to get these on first. So I'm going to lay my card over here. And I'm going to try, and I'm going to use repositionable tape for this reason. I want to make sure that I have enough room for my other strips to show. Yep, perfect. So that kind of came up about to the 3/4 marks on the card. Keep grabbing the one that's empty. Need to switch that out, don't I? And just kind of layer them in there. And then the last one, pumpkins would have been cute on front too, but I had already thought the card, and actually this is a card that another maker made. I just tweaked it to work with what I wanted to showcase and what I wanted you guys to see. So I am going to take some toffee ink, and I am going to grab one of these little dots, and I actually think I'm going to grab the bigger one. And just rub it on my arm because I haven't used this one, just to get that packing things off. And I'm just going to kind of know where I'm going to place things. That doesn't mean I won't come back down and maybe do a little bit more, but for right now, that is what I want. And so I had stamped some shortbread and sage. So I stamped this in shortbread and then rolled it in the sage. So I got this look. And I did that twice so that I could have this kind of look going. Okay. And then I did some leaves with the discretion of colors. This is that new honey butter color. And see, it's a little bit more yellow than the shortbread's, a little bit more tan. And then I have 2 flowers. And then I also have the word fall. And again, I did the same technique. This time I stamped it in Sundance and rolled it in Paprika. Does that make sense? So we're gonna go ahead and we're going to put foam tape, which I should have done before I started this video, but yeah, you know, that's how it goes. And I'm using the ultra thin. Easy peasy. So this is a great project, especially when you have just a few leftover pieces of paper sweets, and you can create these fun little ideas and create fun little cards that are going to, I want to do it like that. So let's go ahead and take this out. I don't know, oops, I don't know about you guys, but fall is just a great time of year. I just love fall. I'm always wanting that Indian summer to enjoy everything and have fun. Not quite ready for summer to be over, but ready to enjoy, right? You can still do so much. So like that, look at that. We've got fall on there, okay? So let's go ahead and anchor. Oh, I gotta put that away. Anchor these leaves down. And I am just kind of crisscrossing them at the bottom because I'm going to build on top of them. I know they'll be okay. It's not going to hurt anything. Like that. And then I am going to put actually a 3D, thin 3D dot foam. And I like these large dots because, oh, I knew I had one I was working on. Because I can put a couple in the middle and they'll be fine. And then I can still, when I lay this, I can still tuck things around. Does that make sense? And so like this is gonna come in. Let's see. I think this is going to come in like this. I'm trying to figure out where my bump is there. That's what I'm missing. Okay, there. That's what I want. There. Like this. And I might put there. I like that better. And then I'm going to tuck my leaves in. So let's go ahead and anchor this down to where I had it. And then this one is just going to be tucked in there just a little bit, still showing. And then I'm going to tuck these leaves in. And as you can see, I'm not adding a lot of height to my project. I just want enough that, you know, sometimes it's expensive when we have to mail all those items through the mailbox. Just Trying to play with that and get that tucked in there like that. So what's so fun with the die cuts? I love that the die cuts are just ready to be used, and they just add a little pop. So just like that. Now I am going to take that center off of this stamp set. So I'm gonna put this over here and grab this one. And I'm actually gonna use paprika. I want a little pop there. So that just brings in, and you can see how it warms all those tones up. And then let's grab some of these fun die cuts, gems, those fun little crisp air wannabes, and let's add them. Oh, it stuck to my finger. Of course it did. Just to give it a little bit of fun and a little bit of a pop. Oops. Kind of carries that fall card going forward. Oops. Again, I keep dropping him. I'm just going to tick this one so it's just peeking through. So voila, look at that. How fun was that? Using the thin cuts, stamping, the rolled technique. It's just a great, fun little fall card. Okay, so that's our first one. Let's do another card here really quick. Yes, let's do this. So this card is it's a white base, but I took shortbread. Let me grab shortbread here really quick for you. So I grabbed shortbread and I went ahead and I sponged around that. I'm trying, oh, here, I'll do an envelope so you can really see. See how I kind of dirtied it up? This white card base, I kind of dirtied it up just by sponging and adding some texture around this card. Then I took another fun stamp set that I've talked about prior to other classes, this background element. And I really like this usage. Again, this was done by another maker. And I will tell you, when I saw this card, I went looking for that stamp. I did not know that shockaroo, that I actually had it. And it just adds so much pop to a card. So I stamped off in toffee, and this is toffee here. So it's a little bit darker than the shortbread, but you get that fun look. And this was using this stamp set, this Blessed to Know You, and this is stamped in pine. So you have that fun look with the pine. And then you have the shortbread and the toffee. And then this strip is just a 1-inch strip. And then this piece of White Daisy cardstock is 3 3/4 by 5. Okay. And so we're just going to anchor this to that. And I really want you to focus on this card. Even though it has just a small amount of paper, you can create a card front by just using inks. Does that make sense? And then this also, back to the stamp set, this is a thin cut and these are thin cuts, and you can create your own style of pumpkin. And so I have this look. So I have created this, and this pumpkin was created with, it must be Sundance. Sorry, I didn't leave myself a note for that. So this is Sundance, and I am going to mount this with some foam tape, and I am going to use some of the larger foam tape, the thicker foam tape, just because I want the pop of this pumpkin. One more little piece, just like that. So just looks like that, okay? So we are going to adhere this, and notice I kind of left some room for it, but I mean, the sky's the limit. Look at all the patterns that you have to create your own look of the pumpkin. I just think it's so fun. And then again, I took the leaves from the other scrapbooking, and I think we are just going to tuck those in. And I did follow suit with the pine to carry over with that pine look, and so that we have that, oops, let's pull this back up here really quick. I want to move it just a smidge. I think I'm going to do this more. Yeah, I like that a little bit better. And so the two pine, and again, you get that roughed look and image. I wonder if, let's see if I have some, maybe not, but let's add a little bit more pop here with, and add some of the crisp air, lighter colored, and bring in some papaya just to warm up that page. I don't have any blue, but I do have, there's pine in this also. And I think I'm just going to leave it right there on top of the pumpkin. So there is another great card showcasing the stamps and the thin cuts. So you have this one and this one. So there's a good first start. All right, ladies, thank you.